Wow. After that game between Sheila Anka and Nankindo Silva, you cannot believe that sometimes when you are the defending champion, all eyes are on you. All eyes on you. And now the defending champion and seed number 1 of Uganda is out of this tournament already. Already. You can't believe this. This was second round. You remember they don't play first round. They come, of course, in second round automatically. Knocked out by the most unexpected of players. But we bring you another pair here, fresh pair of legs. It is a very worthy game to watch. Ian Kazibwe and Omara Moses. Ian is a former seeded player of Uganda who actually jumped into seeding just like that through trials. And he traveled with the team 2023 to South Africa. Ever since then, his life has been a roller coaster ride. He has actually enjoyed the privileges playing with the best pool players. He has been playing the pool of his life the last 2 years, been on several finals, won a couple of those finals, and has never won an official Polo Association of Uganda tournament. His opponent, however, is a man who will all remember from the 2023 National Open in Lugogo. The man who knocked out Sejemba Ibra and the world cried, Omara Moses. And because of that, all of these players' profiles suit them. Any one of these players could win here today. Omara, very offensive. One of the best players, of course, in the National League of Nile Special. Omara Moses, top scorer, is in top 4. And Ian Kazibwe was of Capital Knight, haunted Roxbury, finally bought by Roxbury Pool Club. Still one of the finest that we have. A young star who had a record of breaking and finishing the most games in one particular day for the league. That's Ian Kazibwe. So all of these profiles are very important, and these two players are meeting center table. May the best player win. But Omara Moses is on yellow. Ian Kazibwe is on red. This is the Grand Open. Proudly supported by the National Council of Sports and also, of course, organized by the Pool Association of Uganda. My name is DMS bringing you this commentary, and we are live at the Grafton Arms Tavern in Fort Portal. Omara Moses on yellow. Tries to go real slow. Ian left-handed, swift, loose on that grip. And Ian has also just grown taller and bigger. He was also a young, small boy about 4 years ago when he was discovered back those ends in Capital Knight, that side of Bukoto. And now he has transformed into this big giant, this big guy who is a threat. Like anyone who versus him will be scared. Ian also recently, last year, won a tournament in the Greater Albertine region. He was on the finals with Elia Jr., Chimuli, and Ian won that tournament. So he's no stranger to these very, very levels. And here they are, Ian Kazibwe, Omara Moses, 0-0 as it stands. Center table action. This is the Grand Open. Omara Moses on yellow, potted a very good position his white quite well to come behind the other yellow. Now, of course, has good sight of the other yellow. Is he going to go around the black again? Well, he does, though cue ball control not exactly as he anticipated, but now a player of such skill can be able to slice that ball in the left corner pocket. Omara Moses on black. Standing next to Ian is Mainja Peter, knocked out earlier on, couldn't believe his eyes. And Omara with a lucky slice, because I mean, look at how he got lucky. The cue ball almost went into the center pocket. A win is a win. And remember, they're also playing time best and 28 minutes of course of time. I'm sure wherever Anka Sheila is, she must be swallowed by her tears. Can't believe how she dragged and eventually lost in the most unfair of ways, because she almost thought she had time. Kazibwe Ian to break. Well, Port's white, no, Port's black. Port's one of the color balls, but that is an illegal break, so they have to do it again. I want to congratulate all the players that have gone through to the next round already. And for the juniors, by the way, Yahaya Mpindi, who first staggered, finally won 4-1, has gone to the next round. And also, if you look at the other categories of the juniors, Emmanuel Ahimbisiwe also went through by beating Drake Waswa. Bruno Kugonza and Jonathan Nwali. Jonathan won that one 3-2. Herbert Nsamba Mokisa, the sensation, that young kid who is almost 12 years, beat Paul Kato 4-0. You'll be watching this boy, I think, later on. Everybody needs to watch that kid. Herbert Nsamba Mokisa, very talented young boy, 12 years of age. But back to the center table action. Omara Moses leading here 1-0 against Ian Kazibwe. Yes. And Omara in control here to move on, of course. So 2 shots or 2 visits.
Umpires, I'm seeing on table 1, there is a very smart umpire, a teacher by profession, and that is none other than
Omara
Master
chooses yellow. Still all good. Failed to pot on the first shot, but he had 2. Still all good. He still can take the color he nominated. But remember, the yellows are more than the reds. So is he still going to go for the yellows? Yes, he does. Something that you need to know about Omara Moses, the guy who is on table now in black. He is a twin. He is a Mulongo, a twin. And that Omara Moses has a brother that if you found his brother outside, you would swear that there are 2 Omaras in one place. They exactly look the same. Maybe just one of them gained more weight than the other, but he has a twin brother he resembles. They must be what they call identical twins.
When I go to table 5, I think.
Yes. Left-handed Ian Kazibwe with an opportunity here. He needs to equalize soon. Time running is about 25 minutes remaining of the official time.
Robert Achali. He is a lecturer by profession. He's a lecturer at Mountains of the Moon University.
Goes for the long shot, misses. An opportunity is back now to Omara Moses. Omara learnt his ball, you know, how he chokes, how he stands, how he strokes, like Caesar Chandiga himself. I think he was a good training partner. They play everything almost the same. Has a very, very loose grip on the end of the cue, if you can see it. Omara Moses on yellow. Hot.
Alex, and Alex is a welder
Still Omara Moses on yellow. Soft touch on the yellow. 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Leading 1-0 here. With over 24 minutes remaining. Still Omara in charge. Still Omara.
On table 2, alo omusajja mukulu wakweta Mande Charles Aboki or Yomanya Kagajola.
Omara was part and parcel of the team that developed the concept for Caesar choke or scorpion choke, because he also hails from the same region like Caesar. He had to give him 100% support. Oh, Omara tried to stand that the yellow, and failed. Now a chance given to Ian Kazibwe. Not the best of chances, but at least there's a lifeline here now. Just imagine if Omara had potted that yellow, what would have been the result? Ian now to produce a technical shot. Fails to pot again. Omara is given a chance. Ian hasn't yet found his mojo. Yet.
That's the information I'm having.
These two games that I'm watching.
Women Health Initiative.
Yet Omara looks to have gone in potting mode now. Back to Omara. I'm sure he's going to slice that ball, play the white with a bit of spin, and to get it or give it a bit direction so that he can get a chance to either pot it in the left corner up or the right corner. Omara Moses. He pots. One more yellow for Omara. And time could be now going against Mr. Ian Kazibwe. 22 minutes of time remaining. Omara Moses on yellow. Goes for the long shot. Pots. Giving him a bit of sight to the black. Actually, not a bit, but potting it in a black could be a hurdle. It's probably going to go for the up shot. My God, what a stomp! That just went in like a Declan Rice shot from 6 yards. Omara leading here 2-0. Omara Moses 2. Ian Kazibwe 0. Rest of 4. And checking the time is about 21 minutes. Ian has time to catch up, but when they lead you, in that style, you already know that the man also is in beast mode, so he's going to try to pot or play technical, waste your time to have an advantage to himself. This is the Polo Association of Uganda. Scrum Open right here at Grafton Arms Tavern in Fort Portal. DMS bring you the live commentary together, of course, with my support crew. I have Samantha Roger on the machines. On the other side, I have Rugambaji, Francis, aka Messi. I have Donald Ampomuza, tournament director, Sevidis Chizito, working hand in hand with Pius Mpoza to give you all the glamour, all the color that you're watching, of course, in this live broadcast. We are on Facebook, Polo Association of Uganda, and of course on YouTube, Polo Association of Uganda. A break comes out dry for Mr. Omara Moses. Now, an advantage with 2 visits have been awarded to Mr. Ian Kazibwe, who is trailing 2-0. Ian Kazibwe on the yellow. That's a straight ball. I don't know if he's going to try to screw. Takes a simple drawback. Ian is one of those boogie players. I think if there's a player that Ian Kazibwe disturbs a lot, is the player called Sejemba Ibra. I even remember watching a tournament where Sejemba Ibra needed 1 goal, 1 game And Ian Kazibwe needed 4, but Ian won that very game. So he's a boogie player to some of these big stars. He's someone I know or trust that can bring, an equalizer from nowhere, especially how it's standing at the moment. That Omara Moses is leading 2-0. Ian can still catch up. He has time. But again, he also has the zeal to see how far he can go. Ian Kazibwe of Roxbury Pole Club up against Addis Pole Club's Omara Moses. Good shot. Opens up his yellow. Not very many years of experience for Ian. I think if Ian is very old in the pool, he's not even 5 years yet with experience. But the level of elevation he's on, he's a senior now. So he's the kind of person that you would actually rank with the senior players. So he has actually made very drastic, very drastic improvement over a very short period of time. So has his opponent, Omara Moses. Ian against the yellows. So he decides to go for a very polite shot, not to waste his white. And now, here is the opportunity, but also a test at the same time. Because you see, look at the options. If he decides to go for center right or center left, where will his cue ball go? That's the question. Ian Kazibwe on yellow, looking for the first game. Oh, that's a very good shot. Very minimal power. It's the easiest of blacks. It's now Ian 1, Omara Moses 2. Time remaining is about 16 more minutes. It's Ian to break. Usually when you're the one breaking, especially players of this level, it's an advantage. And you should always use it to yourself. So if Ian is breaking, there's a possibility he can break and run the table. Haven't yet seen many breaks and runs this tournament yet. Maybe the best is yet to come. But Ian is in charge now. Let's see what he can produce. Try to look for an equalizer here to level things up between him and Omara Moses. This is the PAU Grand Open live at Grafton Arms Tavern here in Fort Portal. So, just like we talked about earlier, that he could use the break to his advantage. Unfortunately, Ian broke and nothing came out. Dry break. Advantage now to Mr. Omara Moses. There you go. Omara chooses yellow. White refuses to go behind the other yellow. Maybe it was the power balance problem.
Now, we have the foreign players. Karibala Ismail versus Peter Kinana in the Masters category on table 5.
So it's very encouraging that some of the older guard decided also to come and participate in this tournament. Like I told you earlier on, in the seniors treasurer association, Peter Malay participated, though he lost. PRO, the association, Katongole George, participated, he has gone through. Sero John Du Emisero, publicity assistant, also participated. I think he's still in. And now Karibala Ismail, former tournament director, is also in, participating. And I'm not so sure if he's playing his first round or not, but I know he's still in. So it's a good gesture. We encourage, of course, many Ugandans, if you are a pole lover, continue participating. Now, the next week or weekend, we will be in Kitogum celebrating Women's Day on the 8th, and there will be another big tournament for the ladies, only for the ladies, to take part in the Women's Day Pole Association of Uganda tournament. There's seeding points on that one. There's money as well on that one. So, ladies, if you're out there, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are in Kitgum. If you're already in Kitgum, wait for that money. It is coming that side. Center table action. Ian Kazibwe 1. Omara Moses 2. Rest to 4. Time check is 13 more minutes remaining. The way Ian was shaking his head, he was like, oh, what a lucky shot. And someone told me that in life, you need to carry a bit of luck with you almost in everything. So if it's a contributor, even if it's 0.5%, it matters. There is a win that matters. But regardless, Ian has an opportunity here, still on the red. Ian could probably finish this game because I see every ball is spottable. 2 balls waiting down for him on the upper left pocket. He has center open. He also has the rails on either side. Has a very swift, soft left hand. I love his stroke. Good stroke from Ian. Ian Kazibwe is also left-handed. One of the few good left-handed players we have, if I can remember them by name. Ian. We also have Banikamoto Mansul. The ladies, for them, there are many. But Ian here trying to revive, trying to redeem himself another important frame. Time is running. Time is actually running. 11 minutes remaining. It's not too much, not too little, but he needs to be very aware of the time. I think that's the shot in center that is disturbing his or destabilizing his game planning. Now he probably will need to reinvent himself. What is Ian Kazibwe planning?
And Kazibwe Emmanuel, wherever you are, please report on the CC table.
He could actually see the ball very, very well. So Ian decides to go for the game. He has a rail. He has a rail on the left and on the right. Kazibwe Ian trailing 1-2. Moses Omara leading. PAU's Grand Open, proudly sponsored or supported by the National Council of Sports and organized by the Pole Association of Uganda. Ian Kazibwe on the red. He goes. Ports. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Beautiful. Immaculate.
5 seconds to go.
Now, Ian, to make it even look more spicy, decides to take the black in center, and this is also done and dusted. 2-2 it is. 2 apiece it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ian restores another one back. It's 2-2. Rest to 4. Time remaining is about 10 minutes. And the guys who have been coming from behind are the ones who have been winning here, from what I've been noticing. So could this be replicated by Ian Kazibwe? You and I will be witness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pole Association of Uganda Grand Open, live in Fort Portal, Grafton Arms Tavern, off Kasese Road. That's where we are, enjoying ourselves the best of weather. Yes, it's been hot in Kampala, but here, well, we're getting a good chance of the breeze. And by the way, I also passed by the Kingdom, Toro Kingdom, earlier on in the day. So there's been a lot to learn, but also a lot to see. Omara Moses with a break. Well, he potted 1 yellow at least, and the red, so the table is still open, and he's now, of course, in charge. to dictate on what he can play, which color he will choose. It's all in his hands, but it's standing at 2 apiece between Omara Moses and Ian Kazibwe. This second round, of course, of the PAU Grand Open. With about 8 minutes of time remaining, Ian Kazibwe back in control. And I believe whoever wins this frame will have the better or stands a bigger chance to win the whole of this game. Ian still on the red. Ian took a very beautiful shot, second shot to the last one in the previous game. I was really impressed. Without a doubt, I knew he was able to do that, but it looked even more beautiful with me on the commentary and Ian on the lens. Ian again on the reds. Look at that. Again, Ian swiftly potting his reds. Kazibwe Ian of Roxbury Pool Club right now, playing against Addis Pool Club's Omara Moses. Very confident, he's feeling, he's got the vibe, the rhythm is back now. This is the Ian I knew, this is the Ian I was looking for. And now it looks like Ian has found his mojo. Let's see if he can continue to inflict pain on Omara, who actually led at some point 2-0. Such is sports, man. It's only over when it's over, so even Ian could be playing really well here, but who knows? But if he does well, he might actually end up just taking this frame and having an advantage over the time. Ian on the reds, center. I would decide to go a bit careful, but he was going to bounce the white on 2-3 cushions. Did one cushion bounce. And now is he going to take a long stand shot with his sleek left and just pound it behind black? Ian does that very well. Good target, good eye. Concession from Omara Moses, telling the ref stop writing and wasting my time, putting the damn balls I need to play and equalize. Looking at the time, it's 5 minutes to the full. Ian Kazibwe now leading 3-2. You can't believe this was once 2-0 in favor of Omara, and now it's back in Ian's hands. Ian leading 3-2. All right, time remaining is 4 minutes. 4 minutes on the clock. Ian Kazibwe now leading 3-2 against Omara Moses. Look at Omara Moses' face, he's saying it all. He's trying to say, Ian, come on, can you please play already? And Ian has decided to snooker himself, even after taking a very slow shot. Giving the advantage back. Giving the advantage back to Omara. When you snooker yourself, it means you'll be struggling, of course, to come from the angle and then knock on your ball. And then, of course, whatever you do, even if you're successful, the chances of your opponent taking the lead are even higher. Ian tries to go for an angle. That is what they call a lucky shot. The intended ball was something else, and then he also knocked on the other one. So let's just be fair and say or pretend that Ian, that is the ball he intended to knock on, but I believe it wasn't. All right, so the minutes remaining are 2 and 30 seconds. I don't know if this is enough time for Omara to try and get this game, but he's going to be conscious about time because I've seen him looking at the clock. And sometimes because it's a race against time, you panic, try to take shots quickly, and then you end up, spoiling everything for yourself. But Ian's back with the advantage. It's his turn to play, so he'll take all the time in the world. Ian on the yellows. Ports. 2 minutes full remaining. 2 full minutes remaining. Ian Kazibwe, 3. Ian Kazibwe, 3. Omara Moses, 2. I don't know, it looks like umpire is a little bit concerned about something. Oh, he was actually asking the fans standing by to maybe to just push back a little so that they give space to the players. Umpire needs to be aware of the time, because when he's doing all these things, the clock is still running, but he has not paused for the players to move on. So they need to give them their time back. But Ian Kazibwe is leading that very fair 3-2.
Okay, let the game go on.
All right, just like you heard, it's 40 seconds remaining. Ian chooses not even to panic because he's leading 3-2.
30 seconds.
And the game Moses has to play there. Omara Moses has to be very, very magical. He has to take one shot
20 seconds.
that will put about 6 balls. Doubt if someone can do that, but this is over, and Ian has actually gone to the next round. He puts
10 seconds.
with 9 seconds remaining.
5, 4, 3.
And I can simply say congratulations to Kazibwe Ian for making it to the next round.
Time is up.
Hard luck to Mr. Omara Moses. Oh, they have just been added a few minutes.
They've added you 1 minute.
Okay, they have added in 1 minute. The umpire wasted
1 minute
for
on the center table. Meanwhile,
the concern it had, of course, with the guys who were standing nearby. All right, Omara is making sure
Ribala, Ismail,
he's going, by the way. Slowly by slowly he's going. And now
Wagawa Rashid, Jack Dolan,
spoils the ball that he was going. Oh, he has conceded, and he gives him the
on table 3,
gives him the bump
Robert
to recognize a man.
Wago, Black Star,
You've won,
table 3,
and I approve.
table
So
2,
hard luck to Omara Moses, and of course congratulations to Ian Kazibwe.
Easy,
This is what we call the pressure that comes with the PAU tournaments. The Pole Association of Uganda's Crown Open continues right here. DMS is my name. I'm with my technical team, publicity competitions committee team, and we're bringing you, of course, the best there is right here in Fort Portal at the Grafton Arms Tavern.